Hi guys and welcome back to my channel on this very small corner of the internet. Thank you so much for being here today. Hope that you are all doing well. Today I've really had the urge to film a makeup video. I've been wanting to do some for quite some time. I haven't done one for ages now. One of the things that I get asked quite often by family, friends, customers is, how do I use this? How do I wear this? How do I wear blue eyeshadow? How do I wear pink eyeshadow? Now, I am by no means an expert, but so I wanted to kind of show you how easy it is to incorporate a bit of colour into your makeup looks, if that's what you want to do. And I feel like what better way to start than with one of my favourite colours to wear and to wear on my eyes, and that is green. Now, I love green and I think green goes with any eye colour, any skin tone, any hair colour, and it goes with loads of lipstick shades. You just have to be brave. I think it goes with plum lipsticks, red lipsticks, nude lipsticks. Got a few really easy products from Avon that you don't have to use these all together by any means, but I'm going to, so I can show you one by one how to put a bit of colour into your makeup. As ever, as I go through the products, I will talk you through them and I will show you how easy it is to just get a bit of colour on your face. I'm going to start this look as ever in the way that I always do, which is by doing my eyes first, and that just means that if anything, any eyeshadow falls down onto my face or anything like that, it doesn't spoil my foundation. I've got this Extreme Playbook palette which last appeared in the April sale book. I believe this is now offline as well, so you can't get this at the minute. Whether it's going to be back, I don't know. So it's this colourful palette, and I'm going to be using a few of these base and crease shadows. I'm going to start by just using this nudie colour. Now, as ever, I have like an idea in my head of what I want to do, but whether that will come out how I want, who knows. I'm gonna just use some of this lighter shade. It's just like a average kind of base shade for the eyes, just really to absorb any excess oil, because I'm not going to be using an eye primer. I don't always use eyeshadow primer. If your eyeshadow creases, then definitely look into eye primers. I personally, at the minute, I'm not using one. I have done before, but I'm just not using them at the minute. Anyway, laying some shadows that are similar to your skin tone down on your eyelids is just going to absorb any excess oil. And then this darker shade, as you can see, it's just darkening up this crease, which just brings a bit of shadow to the eyes. I'm going to be using another product which is brand new to me, Mark eyeshadow crayon pots in the shade Eternal Emerald. I mean, how stunning is that? It looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, these cream shadow pots, you can apply them with your fingers. That will warm the product nicely. You can use a fluffy brush, but you're going to get the best control with a brush like this. This is like it's a synthetic hair brush, and it's very flat, so that will just lay down product really nicely. Fluffier brushes come on, what's up? Before I was interrupted by the cat, I was saying that these flatter brushes are just really going to lay down the product nicely. They're a bit like a paintbrush. I'm just going to dip straight in. Oh, look at that, it looks perfect. I'm just going to literally dip my brush in there. That's 2 layers on that eye, 1 on this eye. I'm going to get my fluffy brush again and try and blend the edges, and that's actually blending very nicely. I think that looks like a nice wash of colour. It's fairly easy. It's a really easy way to get some colour on your lids. You only need a tiny little bit if you just want a little wash of colour. Literally using your finger or a synthetic brush, just swipe it along. 1 layer will suffice if you just want a little pop of colour. I'm going to show you another way of getting some colour onto your eyes, and that is with the fantastic Glimmer Sticks. These are the shades Emerald and Khaki. Just trying to decide which one to go with. I may go with Khaki. These, obviously, you can wear these on their own. You don't have to wear eyeshadow with these. These are fantastic. They last all day. They are waterproof, and they're usually only £3, which is an amazing bargain. So I am going to use the shade Khaki, and I'm going to apply that inside my waterline. I'm going to try and do this while holding a mirror. And that just puts a little bit of colour into the waterline. You can also bring this down underneath the eye, which I will do a little bit later on when I finish the eyes off. But that is just a way of getting a little bit of colour onto your waterline. Next, I'm going to use a Mark Whip into Shape tattoo liner. This is in a fantastic shade. This is the shade Endlessly Vivid. This is the first time I'm going to be using this, and it looks absolutely stunning. And on the end is like a little eraser. I'm not necessarily going to use that today, but that's handy to have, I guess. I would always say don't be afraid to use felt tip eyeliners. Just practice, 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 practice with a tiny little line. Practice every day. Just use a tiny bit, build it up, make sure your hand's nice and steady on a table, or rest it like close to your face. Don't hold your breath, just relax and just have a go. I'm hoping it's gonna look nice. So normally I would use black, but I'm gonna see how this looks. Oh wow, I don't know if you can see, but that is very vivid. Can you see? These coloured felt liners are a great way of getting some colour on your lids without having any eyeshadow on as well. You don't have to have eyeshadow on, just whack your colourful liner on and you are good to go. So now my eyes are half complete, I'm going to do my foundation. This is absolutely on its last legs. I think this is going to be the last time I use this. I've been doing it like really awkwardly for like the last 2 weeks, literally just scraping it out the bottom and then just applying it to my face like this. I'm not even gonna do it in the mirror. It's just, I just cannot get, like, I can get more, but it's just really awkward. I need to like stick a brush in there or something. But this is Lisa Armstrong Foundation in the shade 20, and this is almost done. Like I say, this is actually a very nice foundation. I was very skeptical of this at first. Like, was it worth the money? Is it just Avon with somebody's name on? The coverage is very good. So with foundation, the more you buff it into your face, the longer you take over it, the better it will look and the longer it will last. This is an Avon buffing brush, but you can get these all over the place, but this is a great one from Avon. I also use the Real Techniques ones. They're available in Boots, they're available on Amazon, Superdrug, everywhere basically, even like Sainsbury's, places like that. They are great brushes. But this Avon one is also very good. I'm now going to conceal the under eyes, and then once I've done that, I will finish off the eye look. So how are you guys? Let's have a chat. How have you been? Have you had a good week? What have you been up to? Have you had your vaccinations? Are you back at work? Are you going on a holiday? So again, as with the foundation, I'm just buffing this in. I'm making sure I'm going round all the edges where I applied it. Concealer under the eyes and on the T-zone is great for bringing light to the middle of the face. I always kind of bring mine upwards. This is the Lisa Armstrong Brow Down to Me brow pencil. It is rather well loved now. It's a very nice brow pencil. It's just as good as some of the cheaper Avon ones, but it is very nice. I complained in my Lisa Armstrong video that the spoolie was too sharp. The spoolie is definitely still too sharp, but it is wearing down now with everyday use. I've been using this every day for, I don't know, a good few months now. And the spoolie is definitely getting less sharp, but like I can literally do this now through my eyes and it doesn't like kill. But still, it is like unnecessarily sharp. I think makeup companies in particular have made our lives and made doing makeup really difficult. The Lisa Armstrong products kind of do really bring that back to just an easier and quicker way to do your makeup. Palettes of 5 eyebrow colours with like brow waxes and underbrow highlighters and above brow highlighters. They're just not necessary. You can get that effect by just using like face powder or concealer. You know, like, life is too short. Like nowadays I just try and keep it as simple as possible. Old me would have like loved doing like 5-step eyebrow routine. Now I'm just like, just give me a decent spoolie. Now it's really easy to get like a rounded eye effect. The way I do it is I just apply eyeliner underneath my eyes and then blend it out with some powder. And very roughly just apply it under the eyes. Now I really like a low eyeshadow look. What I'm going to do as well is take the flat brush that I used before and run that underneath the lash line to get some of that product and also to blend the eyeliner. Now a great trick at this stage, the same way that we applied a base colour into the crease of the eye, I like to apply that same shadow underneath the eyes, and I think that just really softens the eye look. So it softens it and it also brings like just like a warmth and a different kind of tonality under the eyes. So using like the clean side of that same brush, I'm just going to dab it back into the palette and literally apply that as shadow underneath the eyes like that. I don't know if you can see, but it just adds a little warmth, and you can bring that to the side a little bit more. If you go too far and you make a mistake, grab your concealer brush and just dab it out. That is such a great thing about makeup, is if you make any mistakes, if you don't like it, it just comes off. So I'm going to go straight in to this beautiful blush and glow palette. This is really, really fab. It's got 4 blush shades. 2 are pinkier tones and 2 are warmer tones. This one is a little bit sparkly, which is fab actually. I am going to use this orange shade. Today I just want like a glowy, naturally glowy look to the skin, which is why I'm not going to powder the skin. And I've just got a big old fluffy brush that I'm going to apply this with to the high cheekbones, under the nose, under the chin. And these orange tones just look so good with green. The great thing about using a fluffier brush on your blush is it's not as easy to make mistakes. If you're using quite a dense or like structured blush brush, sometimes you get your blush, you shove it on your face and you have like a massive like dab of blush on your face. But like this is actually a face powder brush, but I'm just using it just for a really nice like just dispersion of colour. Oh, dispersion, is that the right word? I'm going to use one of the highlighter shades. I'm going to use this one here. I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to dab a bit of highlighter in the corner of my eye. And that just again brings the high points of the face all into focus. A little bit under the brow bone, add a little bit there. So second from last, I'm going to use mascara, and I'm using the Unlimited mascara, which is just a really good all-round mascara. The brush isn't too scary, it's really good at just getting all the lashes. So that is a couple of coats of the Unlimited mascara. If you buy anything from Avon, get yourself one of these Unlimited mascaras. Finally, I'm going to do my lipstick. Now, I have chosen my lipstick based on the warmer tones of this look, so based on the bronzed cheeks and the bronzed contours of the eyes. So I've chosen the satin matte lipstick in the shade Marvelous Mocha. Now if I wanted to wear like a pinkier tone lipstick or a purple tone lipstick, then I would wear pinker shades in my cheeks, in my colouring. It's like the perfect match to my hair when my hair is like faded, and they're just incredible lipsticks. So that is my finished green, glowy, brownie toned smoky eye, showing you how to use colour 3 really easy ways with a MARC cream eyeshadow pot, with felt pen liner, and with a glimmer stick. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Stay in touch and I'll see you really soon. Bye!